So I thought in this experience in Mexico, why not put myself to the test? Why not get out of my comfort zone and out of my element and go over there? Go over there where I cannot. I knew that I wasn't going to be able to follow the protocols, the routines, the things that I do here for maintenance, self care, self development, and all of that. I knew I wasn't going to be able to do that there. So I made it a point to go over there. And I also knew that rationally, with my mind on my left side of my hemisphere, was going to conflict and say, why are you going to put yourself in a position on that sense when things don't make sense logically? But this was an exercise to train the right side hemisphere to begin to use the right side of a hemisphere. If you come from a place of always being in your head, thinking constantly all the time, then you could probably relate that it is hard to turn off the brain sometimes, the logical brain, trying to figure things out, especially if you're having some sort of a spiritual affinity or awakening or whatever you want to call it, conscious awakening, or if you dabble into the occult or metaphysical, then you know that's for some of this, it requires to shut that left side of your hemisphere down to where you can listen to the right side of the hemisphere, or where you can stop logically trying to make sense of everything in order to allow the right side to function or to listen to it or to use it as a guidance system. And so going over there put me way more into my logical side, but that's where their homework is. That's where the battlefield was, where I had the opportunity to test that frequency, to develop it, to maintain it, to learn how to move through with it without complaining, without allowing these external factors to make me react. Just observe what was coming up, what discomforts were coming up, what kind of things were coming up, and then put it into practice. You know what I'm saying? Like you could sit in a chair all day and talk about frequency and alignment and all these things and have it perfectly down, but in the battlefield is where you test it. And I'm not saying I don't have any challenges here in the US, but they're far, far more easy than the ones in Mexico, than what people have to go through in Mexico. It's crazy. But yeah, there's more that happened, but I'm gonna cut it here because my phone's dying. But later.